Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, November 7th, 2017, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, we had a really good day today, but I'm going to complain about it anyway. First of all, let's look at the Dow. You can see the Dow started up positive, and then it came down substantially negative. Then it comes back. Then it looks like it's going to go down again, and then we have this great finish the last 30 minutes, and it ends up positive 6 for the day, basically unchanged. But I've got to tell you something. We went through a long period of time a while back where this Dow was just creeping up, 10, 20, 30 points every day and making new highs, all-time highs. And that was terrible for us. I mean, it was just terrible, terrible, terrible. And I actually love to see these wild swings because for some reason it seems to result in us getting better trades. I don't know why, but I like all this volatility in the Dow because it seems to help us. So I'm not displeased with the Dow. I am somewhat displeased with today's performance, even though we closed out positive $25,000. Hey, that's a good day. We closed out $25,000. That's down about $7,000 from our open trade yesterday. And I'm not going to complain too much about that, but we had one of these opens that was very difficult to play today, and it's just a little bit frustrating. We only got into 2 new positions today. You would think with all this action we'd get more than that, but we only got into 2 new positions. Both are negative, and we're carrying negative $2,000 going into tomorrow. I'm not going to lose sleep about that after we close out 25,000, however. But let me just take you through and show you what was a little bit frustrating today. This first stock is MRNS, which is Marinus Pharmaceuticals. We had bought this yesterday about midday, and it did close in our favor. We had a nice gap up right at the beginning, but then it it comes back here quite a bit, and we end up taking out 2,700 out of this. We probably would have had closer to 5,000 if somehow we could have taken it out there. That's just the way it goes. But the same pattern repeated itself in most of the stocks we trade. This is Bida, and we had bought this 2 days ago, or rather that was on Friday last week, gapped up beautifully on yesterday, and then it really screamed again this morning, and we would have loved to have gotten out there. That would have been worth about close between $7,000 and $8,000 up there, but it does this pullback here, and we end up getting out there. We still got out of Bida with $5,000 in profit, but I sure would have liked to have gotten it up there. But again, we had this morning pullback that hurt us. And then finally, the big one, I showed you this yesterday. This is HMNY, Helios and Matheson Analytics Incorporated. We had bought this on Friday. It had closed against us on Friday. Huge run-up yesterday. This trade was up to about $22,000 on the close. Unfortunately, again, just like those other stocks, it pulls back some in the morning there, and so we ended up getting out with $16,000 in it. I'll take those $16,000 anytime. Still a great trade, even with the pullback. So, good day. Let's hope things, if we could put another one of these together in a week or so, we're doing really well. Anyway, this is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.